Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from the Associated Press that was published on November 10th, written by Ryan Nakashima and Barbara Ortute. I hope I'm not butchering that too bad. AP exclusive, Russia Twitter trolls deflected Trump bad news. Now, this is funny because they're really trying to push this whole Russian Twitter troll crap. Alright, there is no definitive proof that these supposed trolls came from Russia. You've got claims that they're from a Russian, like, troll farm. Stuff like that. It's pretty friggin' funny. First thing before we get into the article, we're going to look at a video that's down here. And we're going to go through this really quick because this is a gem of a video from AP. It's so friggin' hilarious.
The key finding out of this is that AP was able to analyze more than about 36,000 tweets that were from these accounts that have been linked to a Russian troll farm. With no proof.
It's been made by, it's been done through basically baseless claims. Okay? I have not seen any definitive proof. No one has seen any definitive proof. It's just we've just been told that this is a Russian troll farm that these tweets are coming from, and we're just expected to accept that fact.
And they were operating during the election, and I guess the bottom line is that they were, at times, particularly key moments in the campaign when negative information was being spread about or had come out about Donald Trump, they were then trying to redirect criticism towards either the press to try to undermine these stories or to attack Hillary Clinton.
Okay, all right. I love this one. So you have 36,000 tweets that they analyzed. So they took and I'm going to be politically incorrect because this is clearly leftist shit with what they just said. Okay. They wasted the manpower. They had the manpower and then wasted it to go through 36,000 tweets. And then what do? Oh, for when we make, like stupid shit like, Trump locker room talk into a big fucking deal and get called out for it, okay? And people are saying, go and investigate Hillary Clinton instead of this shit, all right? Oh yeah, that's Russian Trump. That's Russian Twitter trolls. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. AP, you have lost your fucking minds over there.
And so kind of the main thing that this analysis done by my colleagues here at the AP with some exclusive data is that this...
Okay, your exclusive data, let's see your exclusive data. Because you've got no data to prove what you're claiming. Because you know what? There is no proof of this shit. Alright? You're taking a couple of examples that may happen to be Russian, and you're using them to group anyone who said those things. You're using it to encompass all of them and claim they're all basically Russian. I mean, come on now.
Bolsters the account or the conclusion of the NSA, the CIA, and the FBI.
Oh, you mean the agencies that had Hitlery shills in them? Okay, like Comey, I mean, these were like Obama's buddies. These were people that were up Hillary and Obama's asses, okay, at the head of them. One of them right now, Clapper, okay, is running the Council for Investigating Russia with Rob Reiner, a.k.a. Meathead, the guy from All in the Family, all right? And they're pushing the same exact shit. So, and the stuff that they're using goes to show the desperation. So I would love to see your exclusive, bullshit. Because that's what it is. It's bullshit.
Last January, when they said that Russia had tried to launch a wide-scale cyber campaign to undermine Clinton's candidacy.
And I love this because originally it was 17 agencies. All 17 agencies said that was what happened. Now, okay, you've had a bunch of those agencies go, oh, no, we never said that. So now, that being discredited. 3 agencies that said it. all part of the people that were running them, all part of the deep state, like Clapper. And they're the only three sticking by this, Clapper and Comey, and it's fucking hilarious that you're actually pushing this AP.
And help Donald Trump. There's two things that are new about this. One is that whenever these accounts were identified by Twitter and connected to this troll farm called the Internet Research Agency, they...
Well, here's the funny thing. There is no proof on what accounts were actually part of this supposed troll farm. Okay? A lot of accounts were shut down by Twitter, and they were legitimate accounts held by an American, and they were branded Russian. So come on now. Let's have all the facts on the table here. Oh wait, then you couldn't push your fucking narrative.
They were deleted, and so that content disappears from Twitter's platform, so you're not able to go back and look at that. Now, AP was able to secure some exclusive data that actually shows the content of their posts and the timing of those posts. And so, for example, one of the main things that we found...
Okay, so you were able to acquire this. How? Number one. Number two, how do we know that this data is legit? Number three, how do we know if it is legit the timestamps were not messed with? We have no chain of custody. We have no proof that this is legitimate stuff. Yet we're supposed to take your word for it. And you're not presenting it, which is kind of funny. Because if this was the smoking gun that you're claiming, you would release this stuff. And go and lay it out and go from point A to point B to point C going, this is how it happened. That's how the press works. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. That's part of that. So clearly you're not the press anymore. You're fake news. You're propaganda.
Found was on October 7th, whenever a video came out of Donald Trump, boasting about groping women without their permission.
Whoa, bullshit. See, this goes to show what kind of lying propaganda this is. They allow you to do it, okay? They want you to do it. It's called consent on the note of these women that he's talking about. Because they see dollar signs, and to a lot of women, rich and powerful men, okay? Regardless if they look like Trump or, hell, they could look like fucking Quasimodo. Women would still be attracted to that man if he looked like Quasimodo. Okay? They would allow him to do that. Okay? If they had a problem with it, they would say no. And you're using this locker room talk to try to push this bullshit. Oh, groping women without consent. No, they are consenting to it. They don't have a problem with it. See, this is why, people call CNN, AP, MSNBC, and a lot of other outlets fake news.
This is kind of a key moment in the campaign. These accounts kind of activated and then started trying to deflect attention from that, try to undermine that video and the posting of it, and then deflect negative attention towards Hillary Clinton.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I love this. Trying to deflect away and actually shine a light on and put attention on Hillary Clinton and her crimes. I love this. Hillary deleted email she sent to Chelsea that contained classified confidential info. FOA yeah. Okay, how is that not wrong? I mean, how is that not correct? I mean, how is that wrong? How is that factually wrong? Oh, wait, it isn't. But you see, you don't want your girl Hillary to actually be called out for her shit. This is still about, oh, no, can't. Trump talking about women, allowing him to grab them by the pussy. Okay. Oh, no, that's bad. But Hillary Clinton with classified information for everyone to get their fucking hands on that has internet access, that has, fucking kitty script bullshit. Okay, oh no, we can't have any attention to that. That's not bad. Are you kidding me, AP?
And so we also saw that then later that day, when WikiLeaks started releasing hacked information from Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta's account, these accounts then started trying to push, manipulate social media attention to be able to play up that information and call it.
Oh my God, buddy. WikiLeaks has a 100% accuracy rating. I notice you're not calling out WikiLeaks. You're trying to imply that they're part of Russia with this, guilt by association. But the funny thing is, okay, yeah, he got an email from some Democrat openly telling him that he will vote for Trump. Yeah? Okay. I love how you choose that pathetic little fucking one, okay, instead of, the real criminal shit that came out in the emails. Okay, or, I don't know, the collusion to basically steal the nomination from Bernie. Oh, I love how you leave those things out. But you pull this stupid fucking stupid email, I mean. Like, the tweet for that email. This is hilarious.
All attention to it. These accounts also were trying to attack Clinton's health throughout the campaign.
Oh, you mean the health that's really in question that Brazil actually, in her book, is talking about? Okay, yeah. I love how you're bringing up facts. Her health is in question, okay? All these things are factual, but you're trying to make it sound like it's nothing to see here. And you're literally putting it out for people to see. This is hilarious.
And they were also trying to promote, try to kind of soften some of the things that were coming out about Trump. That it shows that...
What things that were coming out about Trump? Oh, you mean the pussy grab thing that was no big deal because when women consent, okay, it is an assault? Alright, you mean the same... oh, wait a minute, you're talking about the piss dossier? What are you talking about? Oh, wait, at that point, the piss dossier wasn't out, so it has to be just the pussy-grabbing thing. Because that was the only thing that came out about him. Plus some other stupid bullshit that's kind of been proven bullshit to this point. But yeah, okay.
A foreign government or a foreign actor was trying to kind of manipulate the minds and the news consumption of average Americans whenever they were trying to make a very consequential choice, which is probably the most important choice that they make at the voting box, which is who's the president of the United States.
Oh, so wait a minute. So what are you saying? You're the ones that should be feeding them information so that they don't see things like, I don't know, the questions about Hillary's health, or, her deleted emails, or Benghazi, because these were all things that were being tweeted about during the election. All of them matters of fact and criminal. So, what's up with this? I mean, come on now, AP. Let's get into the article itself. San Francisco AP. Disguised Russian agents on Twitter rush to deflect scandalous news about Donald Trump just before last year's presidential election, while straining to refocus criticism on the mainstream media and Hillary Clinton's campaign, according to an Associated Press analysis of since-deleted accounts. And I love this. They're deleted accounts, but yet somehow you get this information, and you're trying to claim, okay, what you are, without providing any proof. You're like, we've got this proof, but we're not going to let you see it. And you got and there is no proof that these were Russians, because most of the trolls out on Twitter were not Russian. This is beautiful bullshit. I mean, it goes to show how hurt the left still is a year later, how desperate they are, and how badly the Russian narrative is falling apart. Tweets by Russia-backed accounts such as America First, not proven to be Russian, Baton Rouge Voice, not proven to be Russian, there are claims they are Russian, on October 7, 2016, actively pivoted away from news of an audio recording in which Trump made crude comments about groping women and instead touted damaging emails hacked from Clinton's campaign chairman, John Podesta. Okay? So, what's more important? Trump talking about women allowing him to cop a feel, or Hillary, the DNC, and Podesta's criminality. Huh. On a scale, all right, like, you know, like the justice type of scale, I really think Trump is going to be up high because there's so much weight to the whole criminality factor of the emails and everything else. But yet you're trying to be like, oh, don't worry about that. That's nothing. See, it deflected away from Trump's pussy grabbing. Yeah, on to major impropriety and criminality, okay, and classified email. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Since early this year, the extent of Russian intrusion to help Trump and hurt Clinton in the election has been the subject of both congressional scrutiny and a criminal investigation by special counsel Robert Mueller. Yeah, who's basically not working by law because there is no law to have appointed him because that law was rescinded. So basically, he's off the fucking reservation. I love how you leave that fact out. In particular, those investigations are looking into the possibility of collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians. They should be more like looking into the Clinton campaign and the Russians. And what gets me is they're making it sound like helping Trump and hurting Clinton. No, Clinton hurt herself. If you're going to do something criminal, and you're going to be stupid enough or brazen enough, or both, to leave that shit out in the open on emails and everything else and transfer classified information like her and her associates did to email, all right, you deserve to be hurt by that. You don't deserve to be in the highest office in the land. Just on that alone. AP analysis illuminates the obvious strategy behind the Russian cyber meddling. Swiftly react, distort and distract attention from any negative Trump news. The only negative Trump news you really had was the pussy grabbing thing. Because you didn't have your fake, fucked up, bullshit Russian narrative back then. You didn't have it. This is fucking hilarious. This is so pathetically hilarious. The AP examined 36,210 tweets from August 31st, 2015 to November 10th, 2016, posted by 382 of the Russian accounts that Twitter shared with congressional investigators last week. Okay, they're claiming these accounts are Russian. There's been no actual documented proof of this. Just claims. Twitter deactivated the accounts, deleting the tweets and making them inaccessible on the internet. But a limited selection of the accounts, Twitter activity was retrieved by matching account handles against the archive attained by AP. So basically, you've got accounts that were claimed to be Russian with no proof to back that up. A whopping 382 out of how many million on Twitter? And here you are, trying to push this bullshit. How much do you honestly think 382 fucking accounts are going to sway an election? Not much. Kind of like the $100,000 that goes like 4 years before the election or whatever on Facebook. I mean, this is the type of desperation that we're dealing with. MSM, mainstream media, is at it again with Billy Bush recording. What about telling Americans how Hillary defended a rapist and later laughed at his victim, tweeted the America First account, which had 25,045 followers at its peak according to metadata in the archive. Ooh! Okay, 25,000 followers out of 330 million, which half of them are Republican or right-leaning or to the right. leaning to the right. So 150 million, 25,000. So basically, not even a piss in the bucket. And how is what is said here untrue? There's a recording of it. There's literally a recording of her doing that. You don't think people should know that she defended a rapist and laughed about it? Laughed about the victim? Or laughed at the victim? You don't think that? That's pertinent information? Where she's going and saying, believe all claims, I'm with her and her husband's a serial fucking rapist? You don't think that might be pertinent fucking information? Oh no, that was Russian trolling. Oh, come on now. The tweet went out the afternoon of October 7th, just hours after the Washington Post broke the story about Trump's comment to Bush, then host of Access Hollywood, about kissing, groping, and trying to have sex with women, saying, when you're a star, they let you do it. I love how you're twisting this. Okay, he isn't talking about kissing, groping, and trying to have sex with women. He's talking about what they will let you do to them when you're a star, because they're star fuckers. Oh my God! Jesus H. Christ, let's twist the facts a little bit here, AP. Tweets spiked right before Podesta email leaks. Okay, big fucking whoop. Day before the first, okay. Yeah. Nice little graph, but where's your fucking proof of this? Where's your sources? Oh, AP analysis of tweets. So we got to take your word for it. Within an hour of the Post's story, WikiLeaks unleashed its own bombshell about hacked email from Podesta's account. A release the Russian accounts had been foreshadowing for days. No. Oh my God. Oh God. Gotta fucking try to hint that there was Russian hacking involved. No, it was Seth Rich. Okay, when you have WikiLeaks and Assange, who have, I don't know what, 100% track record, unlike you, going all in, except for the fact of saying Seth Rich gave them the information. I'm going to believe them over you. So, nice implication, but you're full of shit. WikiLeaks Assange signals release of documents before U.S. election, tweeted both Special Affair and Screamy Monkey. Okay, yeah, and where's your proof they're Russian? Within a second of each other on October 4th. Okay, and you don't think that these people could have come across the information simultaneously? Oh my God, there are how many million people on Twitter? You don't think that multiple people come across the same stuff at pretty much the same exact time? Special Affair, an account describing itself as a political junkie in action, had 11,255 followers at the time. Screaming Monkey, self-described as a First Frontier news aggregator, had 13,224. Both accounts were created within 3 days of each other in late December 2014. Okay, doesn't that kind of blow your fucking timeline? And, again, you can't have two conservatives that sign up for Twitter at approximately the same time that happen to... Oh, my God. I mean, maybe they are Russian. I'm not saying whether they are or not, but I just am not buying the shit you're slinging here. They were created within 3 days of each other. If they were created within 5 minutes of each other, 5 hours with each other, maybe. But 3 days, that's kind of pushing it. Especially considering it was in 2014, long before Trump even decided to run for fucking president. Oh my God. This is fucking hilarious. Twitter handed over the handles of 2,752 accounts it identified as coming from Russia's Internet Research Agency to congressional investigators ahead of the social media giant's October 31st and November 1st appearances on Capitol Hill. That they've claimed, that they've identified, where's their proof? They've not presented any real proof that these accounts are Russian. They've made claims. That's about it. I mean, come on now. It said 9% of the tweets were election related, but didn't make the tweets themselves public. So 9% of these tweets were election related. They haven't been made public. And you're trying to make it sound like this is some big fucking proof that Russian influenced the election using Twitter. Oh my freaking Lord. You guys are delusional at the Associated Press. I think the Trump derangement syndrome has caused some serious mental issues with you people. That makes the archive the AP obtained the most comprehensive historical picture so far of Russian activity on Twitter in the crucial run-up to November 8th, 2016 vote. Okay? And like Twitter, you're not providing any proof. So, where's your proof? You would think you would dump this shit and go look for yourselves. We've got the smoking gun. But all you've got is basically runny shit in a fucking brown paper bag. That's your proof. Twitter policy requires developers who archive its material to delete tweets from suspended accounts as soon as reasonably possible, unless doing so would violate the law or Twitter's grants an exception. It's possible the existence of the deleted tweets in an archive retained by AP runs afoul of those rules. Well, first off, Twitter has no right to say that you have to delete those tweets. It's public domain. They've made it public domain. So I would love to see someone please produce those tweets. Say, fuck you, Twitter, and produce them. Because this stinks so bad, it's not even funny. The Russian accounts didn't just spring into action at the last minute. They were similarly active at earlier points in the campaign. What, going back to 2014? Because that's what you're kind of implying here. When Trump reversed himself on a lie about Barack Obama's birthplace on September 17th, declaring abruptly that Obama was born in the United States, period, several Russian accounts claimed and echo Trump's subsequent false claim that it was Clinton who started the birther controversy. Why? Because she actually did. Holy sweet Jesus, that is a matter of record at this point, that she started that. Holy sweet Jesus. But you're not going to report on that because it's your fake fucking news, AP. You're going to put it out there, but you're not going to admit that she did do it. Others continued to push birther narratives. The Russian account 10 GOP, which many mistook for the official account of the Tennessee Republican Party, linked to a video that claimed Obama admit he was born in Kenya. But the Russian accounts weren't in lockstep. The handle Hydrox retweeted the post by the anti-Trump billionaire Mark Cuban that the MSM is being suckered into chasing birther stories. Well, the funny thing is, I've actually seen the video where Obama slips up and says he was. When he was a senator, says he was born in fucking Kenya. His wife even says it. There is video of them both saying it. Whether he was or not is beside the point. But he did say it. So did Michelle. Michael Obama. Because, as Joan Rivers said, she's a fucking tranny. Alright? She's more butch than he is. Alright? And I'm just saying that jokingly, okay? Whether Michelle is Michael or not is beside the point. I'm just being a smartass at this point. Because this is fucking ridiculous shit. On September 15th, Clinton returned to the campaign trail following a bout with pneumonia that caused her to stumble at a 9/11 memorial service. Oh, really? So that was pneumonia that was causing her to seize out while they were dragging her into the van. There's video evidence of that. That's not pneumonia. Okay, she had to prop herself up on one of those poles that stops the vehicles from coming in and doing, you know, the whole Islamic truck of peace in a Christmas market type shit. Okay, and she was all tense. And they tried to walk her, and she was seizing. You could see her kibbying. And then she just locks up, and her toes point straight down, and they're dragging her ass and tossing her in the van and driving off as quick as possible. That ain't fucking pneumonia. But yet, you're going to tuck out your ass and be like, oh yeah, she had pneumonia. Bullshit. The Russian account, Pamela Moore 13. Proof, please. Where's your proof? Noted that her intro music was I Feel Good by James Brown, then observed that James Brown died of pneumonia, a line that was repeated at least 11 times by Russian accounts including Jen Abrams, which had 59,868 followers at the time. Again, proof that that is a Russian. And how is this even remotely related? Because you're trying to deflect from what they were actually talking about, which was her having seizures. So you pick this freaking bullshit one of pneumonia, I Feel Good, James Brown, when they were overwhelmingly talking about her having a seizure. This is pathetic, AP. This is seriously, seriously pathetic. Oh my God. Oh God. And you wonder why people like me, in front of a computer with a cheap USB microphone, are calling you out. Okay? You wonder why. All right? And you wonder why a lot of us that are like me, not me, because I'm tiny, get, in some cases, more viewership than you do at a given time on a given, say, clip or video or program on TV. When it comes to the mainstream press, I'm not saying you, AP in particular, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who get more views than you do. I don't doubt that are in the alternative media. I mean, this is pathetic. According to several obituaries, Brown died of congestive heart failure related to pneumonia. And this is complete obfuscation. I can't even say the word. But you're trying to obstruct from the actual point of what they were talking about. You're trying to deflect away from that, which was her having seizures. Racial discord has also figured prominently in the tweets, just as it did with many of the ads Russian trolls had purchased on Facebook in the months leading up to the following the election. One Russian account, Blacks for D. Trump, tweeted a Trump quote on September 16th in which he declared, "It's the Democratic Party that's the party of slavery, the party of Jim Crow, the party of opposition." Yeah, that's a matter of historical fact. Okay? Democrats, we're all Southern. Well, overwhelmingly Southern. We're pro-slavery. Fought to keep it in this country to the point of a civil war. Then when they lost, they created Jim Crow laws and did separate but equal to keep their power base. And they are the party of opposition. Oh my, Jesus. Oh, fucking A. AP, this is why you are fake news. 10 GOP, meanwhile, asked followers to spread the message of black pastor explaining why African Americans should vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, and what he was saying was very valid. I mean, you're not looking at the actual content. You're looking at the people that are tweeting it and you're going, Russian, Russian, Russian. Well, I actually looked at what the black pastor said. I can't think of his name. And he had a lot of valid points. But see, you don't want to go into that. You're trying to push this narrative of Russia, 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 and troll, troll, troll. And you're just showing how sad things are for you guys on the left. How desperate you are. to keep this Russian narrative going when it doesn't have much steam behind it left. Anyway, I think I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.